Hi there. For most of us, it's been another misty grey start to the day, and we'll keep a lot of low cloud through the rest of Friday with some mist, some hill fog and some drizzle. But there will be a few cloud breaks here and there, one or two perhaps in the far south and southwest, one or two more reliably into Yorkshire, Lincolnshire, and brighter skies north east Scotland. The odd break for parts of North Wales. However, for the majority, I think the low cloud will stick around. It will shroud the hills of the north and the west. It will give some drizzle, especially for western Scotland, on a keen breeze in the north and the northwest, with windy conditions for the Northern Isles and showers here. So a grey afternoon, and temperatures reflect that. It's going to feel quite unpleasant, I think, quite cold, although those temperatures not far from average. Into the evening, and little change essentially. Some more persistent rain and drizzle moves across Scotland for a time, heading there up into Orkney and Shetland before clearing off, and then another band of rain into the far northwest towards the end of the night, along with a freshening breeze. Elsewhere, a lot of cloud cover remains, and again areas of low cloud covering even some modest hills across southern and western Britain. One or two spots of drizzle just about anywhere, but always the potential for just a few cloud breaks. Where we get cloud breaks, temperatures will fall into the low single figures. I suspect could even squeeze out a touch of frost, but on the whole, we're looking at 5 or 6 degrees to start off the weekend. And yep, a repeat performance on Saturday morning. Grey and gloomy for most, but once again, this low cloud, it's quite tenuous. It will break in places. Those breaks will come and go, giving some brighter spots. But on the whole, it's just a grey, misty day. Wet and windy there in the far northwest of Scotland into the Outer Hebrides. Otherwise, it's generally, again, drizzle over western hills and temperatures of 7 or 8 degrees. A much more significant change comes along later in the weekend, courtesy of this weather front. That's going to break the seal and allow Atlantic air in for Sunday. It's also going to bring a spell of wet weather. A wet morning for Scotland, Northern Ireland, western parts of England and Wales. Windy with that as well. The rain does move its way eastwards, so several hours of wet weather. And then after a cloudy start in the southeast, it turns wet later in the afternoon. But after the wet start in the west, brighter skies follow. Finally, that rain washes out the murk, and we'll see some sunshine arrive, but on a blustery breeze and frequent showers into the north and west of Scotland, parts of Northern Ireland as well. And it'll be cold enough for these showers to be falling in some places as hail and snow. Temperatures falling away then behind this front. It's going to feel pretty fresh in the northwest, but we'll be in the double figures or so as it arrives. And then potential for wet and windy weather at times through next week. Monday certainly worth keeping an eye on. There's a deep low coming along, and so we will of course keep you updated on developments over the next few days and beyond. And you can follow those updates on social media. Bye bye.